public meeting on UFOs, which, by the way, are now called officially unidentified aerial phenomena. This is a year after launching a study into unexplained sightings. And now tonight, a worldwide TV exclusive you will only see right here on News Nation. Bombshell claims from a military whistleblower published just this morning, alleging a secret UFO retrieval program within the U.S. government.
Killer whales have been doing something really weird over the past few years. They are attacking and even sometimes sinking boats. And the most recent incident happened about 3 weeks ago. This was off the coast of Spain, where 3 orcas hit a sailing yacht. They sunk it, and researchers don't really know why this is happening, but there's some speculation that this could be, and get this, a series of coordinated attacks. It sounds so bizarre when you hear it.
Go!
That's a little boat too. Oh man.
Go! Go! Go!
Welcome to the coolest channel on YouTube, man. We got a crazy lineup for y'all here today, man. I just need one favor for y'all to smash that like button, because y'all already know how these videos go down. But look, man, hopefully y'all been having a good day, man. Just know we're going through this thing called life together. Never feel down about a situation. You always can rebound. But look, man, let's get into this video. Let's get this video right here to like 20,000 likes. Y'all's been killing it lately, man. Look, we on our way to 1 million someday, but let's keep grinding, y'all.
Or killer whales have been doing something really weird over the past few years. They are attacking and even sometimes sinking boats. And the most recent incident happened about 3 weeks ago. This was off the coast of Spain, where 3 orcas hit a sailing yacht. They sunk it, and researchers don't really know why this is happening, but there's some speculation that this could be, and get this, a series of coordinated attacks. It sounds so bizarre when you hear it.
Family of orcas attacking a boat.
Whoa, okay. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Whoa. Oh my god. What the fuck? Yeah, man, calm down. Oh, buddy. Whoa. So hardcore, they're fucking taking that depth from outside. Look at it.
She gonna chase him.
Oh shit.
They fast too.
Whose line's that? That's yours.
They everywhere doing this. Hey, look, this maybe they were sent from nature, you know, to get us out the water. You feel me? Like, this is probably like, what if it's just nature turning against us? What y'all think? What y'all think is going on with the orcas? They have been exhibiting strange behaviors. Like, even in the past, when they got super violent and they started forming like gangs, basically, they were banging in the ocean. Maybe they were sent up from other beings in the ocean. Let's keep going though.
Hey, it's coming this way. Let it jump on
Absolutely
us.
not. Stay out the water.
Ah! Woo! Go!
That's a little boat too. Oh man.
Go! Go! Go!
You gotta look at your friend in the eye like, bruh, I thought you said it was safe out here, bruh. Like, look, after this, bruh, our friendship is over, nigga. Like, just because this shit happened, you know what I'm saying? You told me it was safe. I'm about to have a heart attack, nigga. Like, you feel me? I don't know, man. Look. Yeah, I'm good. Y'all still going out there in the ocean? Let me know. Just asking for a friend.
I told you it was coming.
They think it's cute, so they start bumping them. Why would you just sit there and let them do it?
I gotta do it again. There's no more water in the hatch. Again.
Why they not moving? Why they just talking to the Coast Guard and stuff like, bruh? But they gonna beat the orcas up? I'm confused.
Stop. Mistake in channel 16. We need assistance immediately. We need assistance immediately.
They still out here.
We are sinking.
This bioscope is doing an amazing job. This electric one that I got like just in case.
Get you a cup, nigga. You better.
That's exactly because I got a friend who had a problem with the road.
I'm not going in the water with the orca.
All the parts of the boat floating away.
This won't help anymore, right? This won't help. It's coming a lot.
I wonder though, like, were they really were they stuck, or was it? You feel me? Like, were they stuck? At first, like, if y'all got more information on that story in particular, I haven't looked super deep in that one in particular. It's a lot of them out here, y'all. But I would say, if it was something wrong, I don't know if it was something wrong with the boat prior to that. That's all I'm saying. You can turn them rotors on. I would chop. Look, man, it's about survival, people. I'm not going in the water with no big ass orca, bro. No way. And they smart at that, man. Like, they know how to flip over great white sharks and put them to sleep. How did they know that information, that when you turn the shark over, it will go in a state of sleep, and then they can just devour them from there? Wow, they're highly intelligent. They're on to something. What do y'all think it is? Let's talk about it in the comments down below.
Shows the train derailments that have happened in the United States this year since the start of 2023, and it's only March. Just this week, 3 more train derailments happened, this time in California, Minnesota, and North Dakota, and you have to ask yourself, what is going on? Many of these trains, like the Ohio train derailment, contained toxic and hazardous materials, and the ones that don't contain building and infrastructure material like iron or food supply like grains. People are starting to wonder if these aren't accidents, but instead something far worse. These train derailments have poisoned parts of our water, our land, our air, affected our food supply, and kept important building materials from going where they need to go. And yet mainstream media isn't reporting any of this. And it makes you wonder why. Let me know what you think down below.
They keep happening over and over.
Train derailments and chemical explosions continues 2023.
Rock face landed on the track, causing this early morning derailment. The lead locomotive ending up in that river.
Yeah, for some people that ain't really paying attention, this is new. This ain't the old stuff still. Like, that's why this is on here. We're gonna keep talking about it. If it's gonna keep happening, we're gonna keep talking about it. We're gonna have to figure something out, because this is wild.
It caught fire and leaked an unknown amount of diesel and oil.
And our next priority is getting boats in the water so that we can deploy containment booms, so we can ensure that we can catch any of that diesel that has leaked from the locomotive.
3 crew members were taken to hospitals with injuries that are not life.
An explosion at a manufacturing plant there. You're taking a live look at the response to it. Right now you can see it is still burning. It happened at the I. Schumann and Company metal and paint plant. We're told that there were 2 explosions, one small one and then a second stronger one. Again, this happening at the I. Schumann and Company metal and paint plant. The blast, as you can see, causing fires. It's blown debris over neighboring businesses, streets, and cars. Authorities there are saying that there were multiple burn victims taken from inside that plant to a nearby hospital. It is still unclear right now what exactly caused the explosion.
Our state investigators say there's no sign of any public health hazard after another one. A train derailment that happened on Saturday in the town of Springfield. This is west of Columbus. A driver sitting at the rail crossing captured on camera the first few seconds of that derailment. Unlike the accident in East Palestine, Ohio, none of the 28 cars that derailed here in Springfield contained any hazardous material. Now, just the same, lawmakers from Ohio and elsewhere, they're raising questions about rail safety.
Bird's eye. Now, like, let's talk about that with the train derailments. Look, one thing I can see to be realistic is, like, you know, we having all this solar activity. And, you know, we having earthquakes, like North Carolina's having earthquakes. You know, it's crazy, right? So you think about it. We're having all these different movements. Faults are going against each other, creating these earthquakes. And then, you know, the solar pressure that's coming from the sun, you know, those solar flares are coming at the earth at like millions of miles per hour, I think, some shit like that, right? Whatever. But, you know, think about the force that's coming onto this earth right here. So it could be throwing the, you know, the tracks off, because of the earth is moving, you know. So when they hit in certain spots, it can derail them. But it's just such a coincidence that it's happening everywhere, and they haven't checked the railroad tracks. The least you can do. I know they got people for railroad maintenance, right? Am I tripping? But look, man, like how y'all feel about that? It could be that, but you would think that they would have something like some type of safety measures where they track these type of things. So it could be something else, man. And then with all the chemicals that's been on these things, that's actually in the water, in the air, man, we're gonna get into some other things. I don't want to give it away, but look, let's keep going.
A view of the train derailment in Ohio.
Does that look like it's good to breathe in? Good for your lungs? Yeah. What happened?
Wow.
Look at all that.
Look at it.
It's all in the bottom of the creek bed.
I thought it started sizzling. That's wild, though.
Now look at it.
Oh, but nah, the water's okay, y'all. The water, it's still okay. Yeah, it's still okay. Go ahead, drink it. See what you turn into.
But they burned all the chemicals off of there, right?
That's what I heard, yeah.
Hey guys, so I'm here at Leslie Run, and there's dead worms and dead fish all throughout this water. So, something I just discovered is that if you scrape the creek bed, it's like chemical is coming out of the ground. Can you come here and let me just show this to people. I don't know if you're going to see this on camera, but watch this. Just see that chemical pop out of the creek. This is disgusting. And the fact that we have not cleaned up the train crash, the fact that these chemicals are still seeping in the ground is an insult to the people who live in East Palestine. Do not forget these people. We've got to keep applying pressure. That's how we're going to fix this problem. Thank you.
They say if you come into contact with the chemical the train spilled, it can be mildly irritating to the eyes and affect your breathing. The derailment remains under investigation right now, and there have been no reported injuries from the incident.
Come on now, along the Mississippi River. Think about the calamity that can happen with stuff in the water, who it's going to affect, the type of people it's going to affect.
The Crawford County Emergency Management Agency says the derailment happened about 12:15 today. It was on the railroad tracks that run along the Mississippi River between DeSoto and Ferryville. The agency says an ambulance took the 4 hurt to a nearby hospital where they are expected to make a full recovery. The train was carrying batteries and paint. Officials say there is no danger to the public.
Like, and comment.
Last week, NASA held its first public meeting on UFOs, which, by the way, are now called officially unidentified aerial phenomena. This is a year after launching a study into unexplained sightings. And now tonight, a worldwide TV exclusive you will only see right here on News Nation. Bombshell claims from a military whistleblower published just this morning, alleging a secret UFO retrieval program within the U.S. government. David Grush, an Air Force veteran, former member of that task force, and veteran of the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, now formally blowing the whistle on secrets he says no one has ever shared publicly before. He is speaking one-on-one with investigative reporter Ross Coldhart, reporting for News Nation.
When you say crash retrieval, what do you mean?
These are retrieving non-human origin technical vehicles, call it spacecraft if you will. It's probably not the right parlance, but no kidding, non-human, exotic origin vehicles that have either landed or crashed.
We have spacecraft from another species.
We do, yeah.
How many?
Quite a number.
David Grush handed over extensive classified information to Congress and the intelligence community inspector general, saying it exposes top secret programs that have retrieved and studied debris from alien spacecraft, which he says have been intentionally withheld from lawmakers and the American public.
These are retrieving non-human origin technical vehicles, call it spacecraft that have either landed or crashed.
His claims coming just days after a first of its kind NASA hearing on UFO sightings around the world.
It's now our collective responsibility to investigate these occurrences with the rigorous scientific scrutiny that they deserve.
And some lawmakers agree the military and intelligence community need to be more transparent.
I think we should be open to hearing it and telling the American people as much as we possibly can.
I think people are ready to hear whatever's out there. Maybe it's man-made aircraft, maybe it's otherworldly. Stay tuned.
You want to know what's crazy about this, man? Like, I told y'all this stuff over a year ago that they were going to be coming out with more disclosures. And what are we having here today? I told y'all that they were going to be putting this stuff on the news and talking more about it. And it's happening. It's not like we on here and we crazy and nothing. Like, it's happening. Not, man, look, man, it's wild. It's wild. It's wild, y'all. But yeah, this is the dope ride that we on right here, man. Look, we've been paying attention, y'all, and I appreciate y'all for, taking this ride with me. Let's keep going, though.
Says he has to be careful about providing detail. He shared this letter with us from the Department of Defense, giving him permission to do the interview with News Nation. It says the interview questions are approved for public release. However, this approval does not include any photograph, picture, exhibit, caption, or other supplemental material not specifically approved by this office. Our concurrence for release does not imply DoD endorsement or factual accuracy of the material. Grush says the United States is not the only country that has encountered non-human intelligence. He says our geopolitical rivals have their own crash retrieval programs.
We're in a competition with their adversaries to understand this, and it's a multi-decade Cold War that has been under our nose for so long, and there is no good way to level the playing field and hold other nation states accountable if they're doing unethical or illicit activity as it relates to this subject. And I think the obtuse secrecy is actually putting us in a very dangerous position where a country might make a breakthrough. Let's say it's an adversary of ours. And it is so destabilizing.
The secrecy is the main reason Grush says he is coming forward. He's concerned Congress is being kept in the dark, and it's a matter of national security.
Developing story out of our nation's capital. Late this afternoon, the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area was rocked by a loud noise, a sonic boom from D.C. Air National Guard fighter jets. That boom could be heard and felt across the region and was captured on this doorbell camera. Those F-16s were scrambled to investigate an aircraft that was not responding as it flew over the D.C. area. The Air National Guard planes took off from Joint Base Andrews in Maryland. Around the same time, a small civilian jet aircraft crashed in the mountainous region of Southwest Virginia. One official tells ABC News they now know the pilot of that plane had passed out. Coincidentally, President Biden and his brother were golfing at Joint Base Andrews at the time. ABC's Jay O'Brien is tracking the developments and leads us off tonight from Washington, D.C.
Tonight, a U.S. official tells ABC News that two aviation incidents jolting the nation's capital tonight are connected. One, a piercing sonic boom heard over a large portion of the D.C. area and beyond, surprising residents. The other, the crash of a small civilian jet in rural Southwest Virginia. Tonight, a U.S. official tells ABC News that two D.C. Air National Guard F-16s were scrambled to investigate an unresponsive aircraft that was flying a strange flight path over the D.C. area and was not responding to radio communications. A U.S. official telling ABC News the pilot of the civilian aircraft was passed out and the aircraft crashed in a mountainous area near Montebello, Virginia around 3:30 p.m. local time.
One of an aircraft that has crashed with a total of 4 passengers.
Sources tell ABC News the White House and the Capitol both put on alert as radar tracked the unresponsive aircraft. The Secret Service also monitoring. The F-16s scrambling from Joint Base Andrews in Maryland, where President Biden was golfing this afternoon just 10 miles outside the Capitol. According to the FAA, the plane took off from a municipal airport in northeast Tennessee, bound for MacArthur Airport on New York's Long Island. The flight path showing the plane never landed, instead turning right back around, headed south before crashing in Virginia. The F-16s scrambling at supersonic speeds, creating the sonic boom.
Really some harrowing moments there. Jay O'Brien joins us now live in Washington on this breaking story. Jay, what else are we learning?
Lindsay, NORAD confirming tonight that boom was created by jets going top speeds, trying to catch up with that aircraft, and that flares were also used to try to get the pilot's attention. Tonight, the FAA and the NTSB both investigating that Cessna crash, and D.C. officials saying that there is no threat to the public. Lindsay.
Jay, thank you. And we want to get straight to ABC News contributor Colonel Steve Ganyard. Steve, how does something like this happen?
Yeah, Lindsay, it appears to be a case of hypoxia. Hypoxia is when a loss of consciousness occurs when there's not enough oxygen in the cabin. So we know that this happened in the case of Payne Stewart, tragically several years ago. The pressurization in the aircraft should keep enough oxygen in the cabin to stay alert and stay awake. In this case, it can happen insidiously, where you lose consciousness, you begin to feel tingling, you get a sense of euphoria, and it very, very slowly overcomes the people in the cabin. So very sad, but it does seem to be when the F-16 joined up, the pilot was passed out at the controls. Hypoxia is the most likely problem.
Of course, we'll continue to learn more. Steve, we thank you so much for your insight.
See, he says like the most, like they get somebody in there with a quick ass answer for y'all. But, you know, we got to look at the realm of things. What's really happening. People are just dropping, you know what I'm saying? Like that. Suddenly, have y'all seen a documentary? I don't want to get too deep in it. Y'all know how they be on YouTube. But niggas start turning to zombies and shit. But look, they with the that could be one, just like carbon monoxide poisoning. You know, like that shit is on. Y'all sleep. You're never gonna wake up. You're gonna be in that sleep for forever. Feel me? Until your next reincarnation. But it's also been a lot of pilots that's been, because you know they got the. We're speaking in code. Y'all get what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments down below if y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, you know, with those particular things going on, you know, it could be a number of things, and that's sad though. You know, I think the truth needs to, because a lot of people still don't understand what's going on, man. Like,
fucking jumped off. Oh my fucking god.
Oh man, yeah.
Oh, bye-bye.
All right, if y'all don't know what this is the video with the boy that jumped off the boat. He jumped off the boat, and as far as I know right now, they haven't found the body. They stopped looking. But he was right there in everybody's view, and then all of a sudden he went, you know, he wasn't there no more. But we gotta think though, they threw him a float and everything. I'm just giving y'all the backstory if y'all don't know what happened. He jumped, he was celebrating his he just graduated. I think he was like 18 or something like that. Jumped off the boat or the cruise boat or whatever, and I think, me personally, I think something was waiting on his ass in the water and got his ass. I think it was a big shark or one of them orcas, bruh. They've been real aggressive lately.
Oh shit! That's it! Hey, the buoy! Hey, the buoy!
Look. You feel me? That's why I'm not messing with the water. The water is not the water is not our friend like that right now, y'all. We've been destroying this planet. We gotta stop playing. And you know the crazy part about this video is when he jumped in the water, he seen the buoy. He seen the buoy, but he didn't swim towards the buoy. He was swimming away from it because the angle that the camera was, he seen that it was something in the water with him when he was in that damn water, and he was trying to get away from it. Yeah.
I had somebody in the room who let me know that Jamie had a blood clot in his brain after he got the shot. He did not want the shot, but the movie he was on, he was pressured to get it. This movie he's doing with Cameron Diaz. And I'm thinking, is that why he blew up on the set a week before this medical emergency happened? Is that why he fired 3 or 4 people because he just had it with these mandates? I don't know. But what I found out from the man in the room was that the blood clot in the brain caused him at that point to be partially paralyzed and blind. Because if you read into what they were saying early on, he's communicating with us. That doesn't mean talking. That could be anything. It could be, you know, writing, sign.
Word is out, man. I know y'all heard about this, man, and saw some videos. All I was trying to do, man, was keep my eye on things.
Like, look, yo, that's crazy. I don't know when this video was shot. Let me just be up front with y'all. So, but people are saying this is like after everybody's been saying all this stuff. But until Jamie Foxx comes out like publicly, like outside of this, I'm not believing it. I don't just believe anything. This could be something old, something right before this thing happened to him. I don't know. Or it could be his goddamn replacement. You know what I'm saying? It could be his replacement, the one that they can control and make do whatever they want, you know, at the same time. But look, how do y'all feel about the whole situation? Do you think it's something fishy going on with that situation? The way that the family has been moving? But I don't think that, like, be for real with you, that let's be honest. I don't think the family is obligated to tell us everything that's happening in in Jamie Foxx's life. He's one of my favorite actors of all time. He's in my top 3. But I'm gonna be real with y'all. Like, I mean, I'll just wait. Hopefully he's doing okay. Hopefully he's not blind, because that would be crazy to think about. Because look, that comes back full circle on you. I don't even want to play somebody in a movie that's blind, bro, because it just seems like that's what it was set up to be. You feel me? He played somebody else blind. Ray, he played the hell out of it. Ray ain't even Ray no more. Ray is Jamie Foxx at this point. He played that shit so good. But I hope he's not blind and he's not paralyzed. But I accept this with the fucked up eye. You know what I'm saying? Other than him being blind and shit like that. But look, man, let me know y'all theories and how y'all feel about this, man. I think I just wait on the family and stuff. We're here for the official, officially what's going on. But hope it's not that. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. It's a lot of stuff that's going on out here, and do answer these questions for me, because like when people go back to review what we were talking about in the past, they see that the many different theories that we had, and they'd be the ones that judge us if we were stupid or not. But look, do y'all think the orcas are attacking the boats and stuff to save the ocean, or they're running out of food in the ocean because all of the harvesting, all of the fishing, all of the poaching, everything? What's really going on with that? It can be a plethora of things. Nobody's theory is better than others. Well, yes it is. I'm trying to be even here, man. Some of y'all niggas is slow. I ain't gonna hold you. But look, man, I'm interested to see what y'all gonna say in the comments down below, man. But look, man, I love y'all. Like I always say, spread love, because there's too much hate in this world. Love you guys. See you in the next video. And I'm out though. Blah.